Okay. Hello. Alright, this is my attempt on switching to Tuesdays and Thursdays. We will see how well this works. But I managed to figure out something to do today. I was thinking about doing more Critter Cove, and I will go back to that. But I've had this game that I've kind of wanted to try for a while. I don't actually know how long I'm going to be able to play it. Even with all the motion sickness things, just looking at the options menu and stuff is already, it's very floaty to my eyes. So we will see how long this game can actually be played for. And if I feel like I'm getting too sick or I can't handle it, then I'll just switch back over to Critter Cove. So I have an option to do if this doesn't work out. It is called Botany Manor. I believe it's like some sort of puzzle game. I got it a very long time ago. And I can't remember if I did the demo for it or not. I believe I did. So, yeah, we shall see. If I did the demo for it, I should be able to handle it. And it's just me, like, looking at a different resolution quality. That's kind of making my eyes go all floaty with it. But, again, we shall see. But I have to switch over the game, because that was something I forgot to do before stream again. Yep, okay. So I didn't actually start this game. When I loaded it up earlier to get the sound down and stuff, I I accidentally clicked new game right away, and it automatically went into a game, and I was just like, I didn't want to do that, but okay. So the only thing I might adjust is volume. I don't want it too loud. But I don't want it to be unhearable either. Alright, so let's just... we have no current progress. But yes. Okay, we're in a room. Just 1 second. Is everything slow? Why is escape? Okay. We can deal with this. Resume. I'm supposed to have a thing to see in the middle, but I might have to adjust my mouse sensitivity also. Yeah, it looks that way. Graphics. Nope, not that. Is it controls? No. Camera? Okay, usually I put my sensitivity all the way down, but it's a little too hard to... Okay. Collect. Arabella Green, Botany Manor in Somerset. We got a book. Forgotten Flora. From the Mayflower Publishing House. Dear Arabella Green, Thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you have completed your research, and we'll be in touch with a potential offer. Okay. So we have to fill out this book. Oh. Okay, we don't have maps yet, because we haven't done anything. Oh, there's so much stuff. Okay, close. And then, from the groundskeeper, we have a letter. Lady Arabella. Oh, it's a Pokemon. Sorry, everything goes away when Pokemon appear. We're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. I hope you've had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated, though I can assure you we tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research too much today. And we can rotate it, which is good to know, because I think we're going to need to rotate other things. So that looks like it's all that's in this room. Can I parkour? I cannot jump. No. All I can do is walk. Out the doors. You're in a fresh start. There's a pond. One new plant added. What plant did... What? Oh. Windmill wort. Seed packet location conservatory. Okay. Oh, so much stuff. Okay, collect seeds. I haven't filled in all the right clues for this plant yet. Okay, I see. So we have a seed here. And then potting instructions. Place pot on saucer. Add soil to pot. Plant a seed. Water the seed. No shit. Is there anything on the back? There's some ink. Scoop soil. Oh, we have a seed inventory. Okay, well, we already have one on. Okay. Ugh. Can inspect the empty pot. Oh. Okay. How do I put it down? I didn't actually mean to pick that up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Plant a windmill wort and water it. Okay, can I close this fucking... Well. Alright, well we did that. What is this? Oh, more stuff. Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. I can barely see. Oh, we can also do a text overlay in case we can't ever read something. That's good. All right. And then we have a postcard. Oh. From Marianne. Dearest Arabella, on my hike I came across the windmill wort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower has air purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution in your conservatory. Okay. So we need... Okay, important clues get added to the herbarium where you can assign them to plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organize and validate your research. Okay. So... Okay. So the postcard is a clue. Open heat vent. Ah, okay. Temperature chart. From Mediterranean wildflowers. Okay. I can see in the corner it's a volcanic flower from Sicily. So our soil temperature needs to be 60 degrees Celsius. And then we have several kinds of wildflowers. Okay. How do I know what my temperature is for my soil? And how do I get it to the right temperature? I'm assuming this heat vent. But I also just don't know how to... Okay, if I bring it here... Did that help? What does this do? Oh. I guess it's fine if I put it there. How many of these am I supposed to do? Because I only have... That one's dirty. All dirty. I go over here. I have another clue? I do. Okay, I got all my clues. Am I just waiting for the fucking flower to grow? There's a heat vent. I cannot go that way yet. So yes, I have to take care of the bug and this fucking conservatory first. I see. Hi, TK! Well, I put it to 60. I wonder if I'm supposed to do more of these. Oh, now it's growing. Fucking hell. Well, I got one. I I grew the windmill wart. Ah, look at that. Okay, the windmill wort naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires a soil temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. The bud contains air purifying qualities, so the flower can filter its environment from dense smog. Woohoo! Alright. Did it. We can see again. Does that mean I can go this way? I can. There's a book. Drawing from nature. That's all it is. Can't even open it. Just rotate it. There's mushrooms. A stick. Is there anything else out here that looks like I should be touching? No, it's just a pathway. Oh my god, 7 streams. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. I still can't jump. Thank you so much. 7 fucking streams. Oh. Okay. So we went around. Can I go this way? There is stuff here. This is just the plaque of the house. There's a bell. I'm currently busy researching. Please leave all the deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell. Oh, that's for me. I have a key to the garden entrance. It says entrance garden, but I... Okay. So far, these are the only 2 rooms I've been in. Okay. Gatehouse, conservatory, entrance garden is over here. Where am I? I'm at the gatehouse. So if I go back down this way... Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna actually ring the bell for myself. Back down this way. Oh, look at that. I went in the right direction before I came to this gate that I wouldn't have been able to open. It's almost like I've played a video game before. Ugh. Game. You were so okay, and then your music went so high. Why? It still feels fucking loud. Back to options, audio. Yeah, let's... Let's have a nice, pleasant background music. Oh god. Which way should I go? I could sit. There's a cane. There's a note. Okay, from Eleanor. My dear friend, good luck on your trip. I would have loved to join you like in our younger days, but your tales about the trip will suffice when we next meet. I will never forget the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates Yep. You take the authority of others. Whereas in botany, as in all other things, we can make little progress if we do not see for ourselves. Those were a bunch of words put together, yes. Well, now you must travel and see some interesting specimens for yourself. I am inspired and look forward to hearing all about it. Your friend always, Eleanor. We have a lot of friends. Oh, that was a little window we looked through before. Okay, we can go through this door. There's also a big-ass maze. Pokemon. Let me... Okay. 5 is the orchard. 4 is the long hedgerow. Okay. So 5 is through that door there. And then there's a fucking entire house. Duck. Oh, that was literally an achievement, to inspect one of the ducks. What? I could pick it up. If you let me pick it up, I'm gonna pick it up. Oh, more seats. Huh. A chair. Okay, from our sister. My dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city working on your ambitions both excites and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for your field remains inspiring to me. I never imagined all those years ago that we would be writing to each other in our 5th decade about such endeavors. I look forward to hearing about your progress, and of course let me know how I can be of assistance upon your return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. We know so many women. We know so many women. All we know is women. Okay, well this is another growing section. There does not seem to be smog. I do not think we need to grow another... The only seed that I have right now. Oh. So I could go inside the house, or I could do more things outside the house. Because there does not seem to be a direct path. Ooh, this is pretty. This is very pretty. Look at this whole setup. There's a lot of places for me to sit. If I sit, what happens? Oh, I got another achievement. Take a break. Okay. It just seems to be benches here. That's the way back up to the house. I saw this little pot. It looks to only be... Yeah, okay. So to the fountain. And then locked from other side. There was apparently an achievement to shake a locked door. I'm just doing everything today. Okay, so we can't go that way. Let me check this other door over here. To the orchard. Is this also locked? It is also locked. Okay, I guess that means we do have to go inside the house then. Perfect. Don't think there's... Okay. Survivors of adversity. Yes. Oh, 2 new plants are added. Look at our family tree. I'll look at the family tree in a moment. Oh, we're on the ground floor. So we are in, I believe we're here. I believe we're in the vestibule right now. Unless this was the outside area. And we're in 3 right now. The main hall. Either one of those. Let me continue on. Past the maps. Okay, so we have a Fulguria. There's so many clues about that. See packet locations, the grand staircase. Good to know. And an ash plume. Also lots of clues. Rose garden. Where the fuck is the rose garden? So many clues for chapter 2. Okay. Now. Ooh. Okay. Okay, there's our sister. And our sister is married. She has a daughter. We are not married because I'm headcanon now that we are a lesbian because we know every woman under the sun. We have some cousins. We have an uncle. Okay. Another letter. From genealogist. Lady Arabella Green, I am pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete, carefully tracing the history of your lineage. As per your request, I have altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies in your family rather than their current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I remain at your services. Robert Hinchley, genealogist. It's the first man we have talked to. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Okay. We're definitely a lesbian. There's a large dead tree in here. We have a train ticket. We are elderly. We're in our 50s and we are elderly. We are elderly. How old is our uncle? I need to check that. Oh, there's a spider. No, that's a bug. It's another bug. Hold on. Our uncle was born in 1810. And we have an aunt that was born in 1809. No, our unmarried uncle. That's who I'm looking at. We were 1835. And our sister said we're like in our 50s-ish. Because we're in our 5th decade. It's like 1890 now. Oh, so he is 80? He's 80. Sorry, that man is elderly. I am not elderly. I'm still spry and can do things. Alright. I need to go to the grand staircase to get the seeds. Maps. We are definitely in the main hall. The grand staircase is it's that way. Grand staircase. Seats. Have seats. Yes. Okay. I came across the Fulgaria when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. This looks almost kind of like the dead tree that's in the... Oh, a blurry photograph. Camera experiment. Purchase a new camera and flash lamp to document my flowers. Okay. Alright. Oh. Okay. That does not look like... I don't think it's that one. I think it's more this one. Well lit photograph. It's not spiky enough for the Fulgara one. We did take a better picture of that plant. Oh, these are my parents. Yes, so detailed. What is this room? Ah. Okay, there's sulfur, potassium, magnesium, phosphorus, sodium, titanium, zinc, barium. Okay. Chemical disposal. I can inspect the flask. It is a flask. Okay, I don't actually want to add any of this shit. The art of painting. We had an art of drawing book, and now we have an art of painting book. Okay. We don't know anything about the chemicals we might need yet. Ooh, this room is pretty. That table is set for far more people than that are actually here. Chair. Okay. Botanical folktales. Some ancient Celtic tribes practiced a coming-of-age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods. Though not just any flower, of course. The gatherer had to find a fulguria, for this flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes were striking left and right of you was considered the ultimate test of courage. Okay. So we need a storm for it. Oh, it's me and my sister. Very nice. Burbs. It's another chair. Sit again. Yeah. Oh, spectacles. Are they mine? Is that it? Oh, here we go. Your new Lumen photographic flash lamp. Fill the container with flash powder, close the container, press the button, connect it to the camera and the Lumen flash lamp. Witness a bright flash. Yes, that's to do with the camera I took pictures of earlier. Oh, here's our camera. Take picture. Ah, okay. Glass plate. Flash powder. Chemical composition, potassium and magnesium 2-to-1 ratio. Am I supposed to remember this all? Okay, from Farmer Charles. Ugh, men. Lady Arabella, these past weeks I've been seeing a lot of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house, and it scares my cows immensely as they think a storm must be coming. My milk production has taken a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk in your morning cup of tea, I would advise to keep the flashes to a minimum. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I have a key. You definitely have the folklore book. Oh. I don't know if those pictures are the last clue for this plant or not, because I didn't think it looked like the plant we were trying to grow. But I think I understand. I need to make a note. Yes, we have a thing right here. Okay, so after I plant the seed, I have to bring it in here and use the flash powder to trick the plant into thinking there's lightning. Hi, Kobe! No worries. Okay, I think if will they tell me if that's correct? They will. Alright, I guess these photographs were correct. Back terrace. Alright, so let's go back through the house. I have my seeds now, and here's our little potting station. Now we're gonna take this pot over here. What did I need again? Freedom! Potassium 2, magnesium 1. Potassium 2, magnesium 1. Potassium 2. Potassium. Potassium. Magnesium. No worries. Thank you. don't want to dispose of it. Do it. Aha. Go put the flask back. Okay, and then close that. Yeah, it grew. No worries. Go get your work done. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Alright, this is from the rose garden. Should I just keep this here? Alright. Well, we can't go... Could try to go in the other direction. That's the kitchen. That's also locked. Big ash tree. Pyrophiles book. Fire has the potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humanity have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species in the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occur frequently, pyrophiles have learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Facts about pyrophiles. Their seeds typically possess tough shells. Some pyrophiles only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. There is some pictures. Okay. I don't know what that's for. Yet. Painting room. Locked. Back terrace. Unlock. Let's see. Oh, there's a window. Another growing station. Another book. Flowering Plants of Great Britain. Okay. I think we need to go... I have to find these seeds first. Okay, we found the ash plume. Okay, it's called the ash plume. I see. Seed log. Summary of some seeds I've gathered this year and the location I found them at. Cow parsley in Blackdown Hills, poppy, cheddar gorge, buttercups at Sturt Marshes, the ash plume at Wistman Wood. Okay, Wistman Wood. Wood anemone, Halford Combe, Wild Thyme, Culbone Wood, and Foxglove at Ford Abbey. Basically, we need to know Wistman Wood for the seed that we're doing. Another note from Grace. My dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They are the latest trend in garden decoration. All of my neighbors have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. The two squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of the darling little critters. One thing I noticed is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see the squirrels for yourself. Ah, yes. The, I know a little bit about that. Gray squirrels were not natural. And I believe because of the territory, and they either kicked the red squirrels out of their territory or fought them. I don't know if they actually harmed them or it was just like a territory thing. But yeah, because the gray squirrels were bigger, they were able to kind of bully the red squirrels and took over their habitat, and it is a infestation problem that never quite got solved. All because people were like, oh, the squirrels are so pretty, we should bring them home. Invasive species. We have a key to the kitchen, which is probably good for this particular seed. So definitely that, and definitely the seed log are both good to and we have another book. Kitchen notes. Thursday. Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be best pleased with me asking for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy research trips. Shopping list. Flour, egg, milk, leeks, potatoes, carrots. Oh, there's stuff here. Should we be cutting the vegetables outside? Is that what we should be doing? Okay, that's locked from the other side. So that's as far as we can go this way. I'm not sure if the squirrel thing... I need to look at this one again. Wisman wood. I'm not gonna remember that. Locked from the other side. So if I go back down... Oh. Dartmoor poster. Travel by train to Dartmoor. Home to breathtaking sights, Hound Tor. Wow. Wisman Wood, which is what we need to remember. And Becky Falls. Okay. We can get into the kitchen now if it will... Yeah. Kitchen. Are there webs in my pantry? What are these? Okay. Okay, there's different size bottles for a scale weight. Mysterious symbol. Yep. Yep, that's a flag on a sheep? Goat? Okay, we're gonna have to do some weights. Looks like. Eventually. I don't know when. Carrots. Okay. Religious blessing. Gifted by Nicholas Owen. Oh, look, that's its symbol again. What's a religious symbol? Okay. Gifted by Nicholas Owen. PBT? Not sure what that has. anything to do with yet. Oh, there's stuff over here. Okay. Okay. History of Dartmoor. Professor will present how the moor was once covered in majestic forests and woods. How early settlers came to the area and cleared most of the trees for pasture using fire. Okay. Okay. It's about Dartmoor. Broken mortar. Yep. Old letter from the University College of London. Dear lady, received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences, along with your enclosed drawings. We do not at present and have never admitted women to study at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby, tending to your garden and domestic space where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will go on to be well utilized in a career in botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs that should otherwise be taken up by genuine academics. Wow. Ugh. Men. Okay. There's a fire. A romantic card. Dearest Hazel, I picked you some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Warm regards, Mr. Bennett. Who's Mr. Bennett? Was I supposed to remember these people's names? Okay, I think Hazel is the kitchen lady who talked about me being scatterbrained and shit. A poem. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wistman Wood. Covered in moss, they withstood the test of time, though none can tell the sorrows that did befell those trees in Wistman Wood. Okay. Duck. I already picked up a duck, but duck. I can go out. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oak. Oak, 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 oak. I see. Okay. Making a mental note. Oak. There's a smokery. Home smoking and curing. Type of wood to use in your smokery is of great importance, though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal tastes and preferences. Burning wood from different types of tree produces different smoke aromas. This is due to different chemical compositions in each type of smoke and has great impact on the flavor of your smoked food. So in summary, choose your wood gloves with care. Yeah, okay. Okay. Meat. Ah, pot. Pot thing. Put wood there. Put pot there. Apparently I'm missing... The one thing I'm... That's the poem. Maybe it's the poster? There's this also. Oh. Hazel's Priceless Recipes. Roasted chestnuts. Oh. That's the religious poem thing. Okay. Cooking book? Those two are definitely part of it. I'm not sure about the Dartmoor... Oh, I put the Dartmoor poster on twice. That's why. Okay. So I got all the clues. My issue right now is... I have a seed. I have to go this way. Okay, they literally won't let me take it unless I... My issue is that okay. I didn't have to do that. I just had to do it in the fucking pot. Okay. Now we're going into here. And we're grabbing an oak log. Yes! We grew it. Okay, the ash plume is a pyrophile, evolved to survive harsh forest fires. Its seed cracks open with extreme heat, and afterwards the oak smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out where chapter 3 is. Peculiar petals. Okay. I guess we'll just leave this here for now. It seems fine. Gatehouse delivery. Well, I have to... You know how big this fucking house is? Ugh. I was all the way back there. Yeah, okay. I'm here. I have an orchard key. Is that it? Someone just left a key for me? was that my delivery? Oh. Dear Lady Green, we are pleased to deliver a new key for your orchard gate. We hope you are enjoying the gate. Don't hesitate to visit us again should you need for metalwork or decoration for the manor. Okay. John Babbage. That's not Bennett. Okay, it was just a key. Where the fuck was the orchard again? Maps. 5. That way. Got it. Okay. Going through. Alright. Yep, peculiar petals. 2 new plants added. We have pixie tears. Flowers closely associated with orchards. I wonder why. The location is here. We have to get to the orange place the oranges for a wolf glove. Oh, we already found the religious blessing and the mysterious symbol in the pantry for this. Interesting. They were definitely connected. Because they had this, the blessing had the symbol on it. Letter. Oh, we wrote this to our niece Florence. Dear niece, I have gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational, though I'll take no offense should they put your little one straight to sleep. With all my affections, Auntie Arabella. And a book. The Wolf Glove. Nursery rhymes. High on the mountaintop, so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit, cheeks aglow. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf gloves howl, clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. Okay. It whistles. Here's our potting station. Our seed is somewhere here. Hello. Okay, we found the pixie tears. Oh. Notes on soil additives. Sometimes I need to add extra nutrition to the soil. I have found the following amounts work best with my different pots. This is the only pot we've used. With the little flower symbol on it. So we need 97 grams. Okay. Now we can read this letter. Advice letter. Dearest Arabella, how are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not going to be getting to be too much for you on your own these days. Our mutual friend mentioned you have been struggling to germinate the ash plume. Have you tried making sure there is fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds often need that to grow. I'll visit you sometime and perhaps I can find a way to crack the seed for you. I could show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Yours sincerely, Charles Tucker, Esquire. I already I already took care of that. Pokemon. You already did the Ash Plume. On to different things now. Charles. Okay. No, I got stuck. Okay, there's a desk. There's quite a few things on this desk. Red Campion microscope slide. Oh. Okay. Oh, let me do that. Foxglove. Okay. What's the difference? Wait. Ah. Oh. Things. Tincture of iodine. Perfect for prepping microscope slides. Great. Primrose. Spring dance shrub. Pixie tears. Bluebell. Cradle fern. Okay. Book. Chloroplasts. In the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Chloroplasts, small organelles inside the cells of a plant, are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtaining energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. It's therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. Okay. Okay, so because the... Not that. Not that. So for our pixie tears... That... Hot notes. The nursery rhyme was more for wolf glove. Yeah. I don't think I have the pixie tears seed yet. It's in the orangery. Book. History of England. Priest holes. Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of the so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it is thought that there may be many undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Then, from historian, Lady Arabella, thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially when it's beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house, although I am convinced it exists, and we will find it one day. It won't be easy as they tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Okay. What's this? Mosaic. Another letter. From Builder. Lady Arabella, I received a request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess that I am not the man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower in your orchard is known to locals as the Turbulent Tower. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legend says that the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dares enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Okay. It's definitely that. Because it makes a howling noise. Okay, that's the tower. Another planting. Okay. Chair. Mountaineer's Guide to Alpine Exploration. Be sure to wear the correct gear when climbing. The winds in the Alps can be fierce and changeable. It is advised to wear thick, warm clothing and sturdy boots with a good grip. Oh. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to come back to that. Okay, wind speed of 35 on third floor, wind speed of 50 on second floor. $45 on fourth floor. 20 first floor. $25 on fifth floor. 40 on fourth floor. Nope. 45 and 40 on fourth floor. Oh. I don't... Okay. I can't go down those stairs. Okay, from Natty. Dearest Arabella, we made it to the Alps. We are so sad that you couldn't join us this time, but we understand that you're busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost on a hike until suddenly we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound, and soon enough we discovered it was coming from a tiny flower. If only you had been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Alps. 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 To Arabella. From Natty Golding. Go. For some reason they want me to look at that envelope. I don't know why yet. Oh god. Key. Painting room. Okay, for the wolf glove, definitely that. Definitely that. Definitely that. I don't know about the stamp. I haven't found the seed for the wolf glove yet either. It's supposed to be here. Oh, I see where we are. Lady Arabella, as you can see, the staircase of the orangey collapsed in your absence. I've already written the builder and hoped he wants to sort it out. So, as you know, he can be difficult to pin down. I do apologize for getting in the way of research. I don't suppose you could find another way into the bottom level. Okay, I'm gonna guess the seed is down there. Here's the painting room. Research team photograph. John Montague and Montague, Robert Brown, Arabella Green. Ooh. Invitation field trip. Dear Miss Green, your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you are set on botanical fieldwork, you might assist Professor Montague in his work on British meadow orchids. I'm sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated. Might I also recommend John Lindley's book Leahy's Botany, or a familiar introduction to the study of the natural system of botany. It's an elementary book for unscientific readers, and one I have heard is suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself, being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about yeah. Okay. Flower painting. Note about scale. Lady Arabella, I was wondering if I can join Mr. Bennett into town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient. I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flour to make my delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before the afternoon, that'd be lovely. Mrs. Patterson. Symbology. Ah, okay. Religious symbols. Okay. Catholic. Kind of obvious from the prayer they had in the kitchen, but yes. Okay. Discarded poem. My dearest Arabella, in gardens fair, your grace the scene a flower rare. Your presence beams with radiant light, a lily's charm, so pure and white. Your hands like petals, soft and fine, in tender touch, a low divine, and in your eyes a brilliance glow, as daisies fair in spring repose. Oh, how I long to have you near, to cherish you, my heart sincere, like roses freshly cut you'd be, the trophy of my home with glee. Oh my god, who the fuck wrote this? I should go in there. I'm angry on her behalf already, and I've only seen a couple of fucking... Oh. Oh, where's the orangey? It's the ground floor. Can I go down? I don't think that's actually going to help me. Back terrace. Where would this be? It's definitely part of the house. This is the back terrace. There's a Pokemon. Back terrace. Where am I right now? I'm in the painting room. Okay, that's not on this floor plan. Good to know. I might have to go back and over to the... Okay, regardless... Oops. This is the scale. And I'm gonna have to remind myself of how much I'm gonna need to add to that fucking pot. Okay. Back this way. Oh, let me think. Okay, it was the Alps. Wait, this is all Alps. Oh, fuck. I thought that was gonna be more helpful. Hold on. Goat with a little star above it. Is that gonna tell me where in the Alps they were? Is that why I have that envelope? Ugh. Matterhorn? Am I supposed to know what a star and a goat mean? Should I look at that symbol book again? That was more for the religious symbols. So... is a definite goat. Where was that book? It's here. That was just to give us the Catholicism. For a scale, yeah. I'm painting something. reached a bit of an impasse, I think. I think I should go all the way back. Or head over to the tower. I have to find a way down so I can get those other, broken nanometer. Move up. I'm going to assume I put a pot here and bring it up, but I have to know what floor I'm putting it to. Ugh. Okay. Oh no, the whole thing goes up. This is one. Ah, and I need to know whether to open the things or not. Because it'll be there. I see. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's okay. I still have to find the other seeds anyway. I'm pretty sure... Okay. We went through all this. I need to add sugar to the 97 grams. Another way to get into that other area. The Heritage Orchard. Sit. Ugh. Oh look, they had scopes. Why? Why do we have apples? Apple blending. Cider making and apple blending. Sugar, tannins, and acidic value given per single apple. Ah. Okay. Math. Oh, okay. This will tell me what kind of apples. Oh, okay. So many apples. Okay. 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 Okay, well, we got the pixie tears. I believe it was 97 grams. Let me double check that because I have to go plant the fucking seed anyway. I could do that much. It's 95 or 97. 97. We'll have to math. there for a moment while I... Okay, 97. 2 Nabi Russets will give me 80. Ugh, math. Okay, so if I do 40 plus... There's not one that's 17. So I don't think I can do 2 Nabi Russets. I think I can only do 1. That will give me 74. Plus... Okay, more than 15. $21 gives me 95. $25 gives me 99. Hold on. Stir. There's 23. There is. Okay, that's 97. Okay, so I need Nabi Russet, Seymour's Delight, and Bitter Green Streak. Okay, I have to go look at what those look like. Okay, Nabi Russet is the weird one. Seymour's Delight looks like that, and Bitter Green Streak looks like a bell pepper. So we have this one. We have... yeah, that one. And... I don't think that's it. This one. Did we do it? We grew the pixie tears. Okay, success. Yay! Okay, the pixie tears no longer contain chloroplasts, which are organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Instead, the pixie tears obtain sugar through their roots, which it commonly finds in the apples from the orchards. Okay. And we have to still work on Wolf Glove and get the seeds for it. Alright, well that was this way. Since this was all pixie tears, we have to find another way. I want to write you. The fuck? Maps. Okay. 9. Twelve is the old tower. 9 is that building. And I'm still not sure where in the Alps we fucking are. So I don't know how high I have to bring the stupid pot. Oh, I see the seeds right down there. There's a... Oh. Fuck. It has something to do with those fucking weights. But I don't know what. Hold on. No. No. That's a weight. Which means I need to know a specific... Fuck. I can't move it. Ugh. There's something else I'm missing. Fuck. Yeah. Priest holes? Manor plants. I saw the symbology book, but it didn't have... There's nothing here with numbers. Hold on. Going back in here. Okay. Scones. Not allowed to pick up the scone. The only other... Hold on. Okay, it doesn't have to do with the Alp stuff. I know that. I'm gonna have to run all the way back and read about the fucking priest holes again. That's about the priest holes. Strickland. And then this letter. Lodge, Rowan Park. Elaborate. I don't know. No, that was for the pixie tears. Ugh. This is for wind speed, so that's not gonna help me. Oh, fuck. That was for the fire flower. The only thing I have is this fucking poem. Okay. How do I figure out what to put down? This is 2 ounces. Most of them look like they have some sort of wear on them. Owen. 1593. Could try that. Should I try that first? 1593. Well, that did it. Oh my god, that is so annoying. Ooh. Duck. Letter from priest. My lord. Okay, let's do the text order overlay for this. My lord, Green. Thou hast ventured mightily into granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favor I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John in his establishment of the sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto thy cook for the sustenance provided, a welcome respite from Brother Michael's oft-repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. The most earnest of thanks, I entreat that this missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours with devotion, R. Blunt. Well, no one was in this room for a very long time. Well, I have my seed. But I do not have my last clue yet. Lady Mountaineers. Oh. Tour Eiffel, Paris. Matterhorn First Summit. Weisshorn, Switzerland. Ah! That's what I needed. That is what I needed. Old advert. Society for Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the Assembly Grounds in Stroud. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the society, along with evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of the science of botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. Okay, let me just make sure there's nothing else in this fucking room. There is. Field trip journal. Done. Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I join Professor John Montague, his wife Anne Montague, and his fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British meadow orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for the subject is infectious. Today, Professor Montague gathered all of us to examine a southern marsh orchid. Though upon arrival, I noticed it had a much more hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed this out, Professor Montague laughed and explained that he was simply testing us. Yes, men. More medals. Ben Nevis? Fort William, Scotland. Mount Ventoux. We just have all the souvenir coins. Mont Blanc. Eiger. Crystal Palace. I fixed the stairs. Okay. So then it is... Weisshorn, which we need a wind speed of 40. Okay. If... Okay, we have to go up to... On the first floor, we have to open one shutter. Nothing on the second. On the third, open both, and on the fourth, open both for 40. Okay. Okay, we have all our clues. So let's do soil. Plant the wolf. Both. Water. Oh fuck, what was it again? 1, skip, 2, 2. Open both. And make sure we're going up again. Ah, we did it! Finally. Okay, the wolf glove grows in Mount Weisshorn, where the weather is just right. When the wind hits its tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. And we got all of our clues. We'll just go... Oh, we have another clue. Look, it's gonna take me a while. I have to get out of this tower. I have to run all the way there. Put this plant right here. Running, running, running. Going this way. Letter from sister. Dear sister, I'm so glad to hear that you have returned safely from your travels. While you were away, I changed the code for the library door lock each time I visited, as I know some of grandmother's valuable items are kept in the secret vault. The new code for the door is the 3 initials of my name to make it easy for you to remember. I hope we can meet soon. I look forward to hearing all about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Oh, is that it? Anyone could have read that and figured out your fucking initials. I guess we're going back inside. I'm gonna have to look at that family tree again. Figure out where the fuck the library is. Okay, our sister is EAG. Ooh, maps. Okay. Look, the other room for where the fucking library is. The library. Okay. Upstairs. Got it. Excuse me, tree. Oh, just open that door. Okay. EA. Wasn't that it? Is that not your name? Ugh. Is she counting her husband's name? And not the matriarchal, or the... Yeah. EA. H. H instead of G. Okay. We are in the library. There's a book. Modern methods of teaching. We have not, however. Thank you card. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I am keen that my daughters have access to a good education. So I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. Okay. Well. Oh. Now it triggered. 4 new plants added. Oh shit. Okay, we have the Nightfall in Grandma's vault. Sapphire Gloom in the study, which we cannot get into yet. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Cradle Fern in the master bedroom. And Brook Chalice in the attic. Okay. Okay. The Fox and the Crow, Aesop's Fables. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a tree branch, holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. So the fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept on charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds with a big, strong beak. Oh, what a song that beak must make. It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it. Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion and also her dinner. So she opened her beak wide to utter her loudest caw, and down fell the cheese straight into the fox's open mouth. Okay. There are... Oh. Oh, these are buttons to push. No, unpush. Okay. Yeah, that was not correct. Buttons. Where am I right now? I'm in the library, I think. Wonders of the night sky. Wait. Moon with 3 stars. It's a backwards moon with 3 stars, but... Oh. Was I supposed to remember the symbols on all those fucking books we found? I'm not seeing anything else here. So I will have to go elsewhere. It's the 2nd floor of the library. The Hare and the Tortoise. Another Aesop fable. At midday, a hare and a tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. A course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight, but then laid down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making his way towards the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win and underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." Okay. There is a picture of a rabbit and a tortoise down there also. The rising sun. I think there was a sun down there also. Run around the other end. New Year's ball. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of a garden. Apparently, our cousin is trying to match us. Okay, and then we have another Aesop's fable of the golden fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I am not a fish, but a prince, enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded that fish grant a wish in return for his freedom, a cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while, the ocean became darker and the shore was black with dirt. Finally, the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes for herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all of the wishes it granted. After that, the ocean became blue again, the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. might require a lot of running up and down. Because I see the symbols. I just, I don't fucking know. Okay. Golden fish. Book that's over there. That was the other book. Crow and hare. Okay. The Crow Aesop fable is here. And then the night book is here. So Crow night book? Fish? Hare? Sun? Is that the way they wanted me to go around this room? Okay. So if we do crow, night, fish, hare, sun. That was not correct. Crow. If it's not fish, then it's not that either. So it's not the order I found them in? One evening. Wait. Evening. Have to run back upstairs. This is midday. The rising sun. Bright morning. Okay. Okay. So, hare and Taurus is midday. Fish was morning. This is the rising sun. The fox and crow was evening. And the moon is the night sky. Hold on. Okay. And then morning, midday, evening, night. That took too long to figure out. Sunset, May 22nd. I also did the 8th of July and another one. Okay. Old newspaper. The London Record. Lindley appointed chair of botany at University College London. After an esteemed early career as assistant secretary to the Horticultural Society and admission as one of the youngest ever fellows to the Linnean Society, John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus in his inaugural lecture. It has been very much the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of this science and to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of man. Lindley also challenged the Linnean classification system and proposes many changes. Sunset October 14th, April 29th. Do I need to know all these dates? I don't know. Oh, I have one seed. I have the Nightfall seed. Ah, I have a key to the study. Grandma's research. Nightfall progress. I've been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far, I've deduced that the flower opens at sunset and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Tasks for this month. Monitor the nightfall seedlings. Rose plantings. Collect field samples. Seed collection. Okay. Probably gonna have to come back and look at these paintings for a specific date. I can get into the study now. Meadow Orchids of Britain. Letter from Anne. My dear friend, I've been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wider world, since it's so seldom we are able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. More seeds. The sapphire gloom. Mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil and have evolved to retrieve it in different ways. This means they have become carnivorous because they only acquire the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms such as flies, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. Not always the case. Ugh, got stuck. Letter. Professor's note. Arabella. I have some more books from the department that may be of interest for your research. One I recall was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you are collecting materials for your uncle. So long as they are returned before summer ends, the other professors won't notice. Best of luck with your research, Uncle Theodore. Okay. Tree diseases. Red tree pox. If a tree is infected with red tree pox, many small red spots will be visible on the bark. It can usually be cured by adding fertilizer to the soil of the tree. Hypoxylon. Hypoxylon causes black patches to form on the bark of a tree. It's usually a sign that the tree is lacking in hydration and won't stay alive for much longer. God. Root parasite. The root parasite is a fungus that forms purple rings on the bark and roots. The parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree receives from the soil. Eventually, it causes the tree to dry out and lose all of its leaves. There's currently no known cure. Okay, bark rust. It's a disease that isn't very harmful to the tree. It's usually caused by excess hydration and too much sunlight. Kingfisher egg. Speckled sparrow egg. shoveler duck egg. Quail egg. Crested owl egg. Golden mallard egg. Red-billed moorhen egg. Shell duck egg. River swan egg. Blue heron egg. Yep, eggs. That's it for this room. Okay. What does this tree have? I had a feeling. Okay. All that tree stuff is about the tree in the... So it has the root parasite. With no known cure, of course. Blocked by tree. You go all the way to the front again to look at the map. Okay, this is the library. Library hall, that's a study. Floor is the corridor. Okay, so the master bedroom and shit is over there. Bell tower. 8 is the attic. So I can't get over to that side of the house because the tree is blocking it. Okay. Is there anything else in this room? Okay. Mushroom book. Treatises? Okay. I have to go to a seed station. But it will need other organic material. Oh, was I supposed to bring all my flowers in here? Yeah, that didn't happen. I just left them. If I go back over this way. 'Cause I saw some. Back here? Not back here. I know I saw some. Where did I see the stupid things? I deliberately made a note of it. I was like, oh look, mushrooms on the tree. Go through here. Like down here? Where did I see these fucking trees? Oh, it definitely wasn't this way. Definitely wasn't down here. Where the fuck? I thought it was back here. Did I walk up to a tree? It was like, oh look, mushrooms. Am I that fucking blind that I can't find the trees I was talking about anymore? Is it on the other side? In the maze? I could have sworn it was over here. Maybe it was over here. Maybe I'm just crazy. When I have to run over this entire... I can't get in here. I'm not crazy. I know I saw a tree with fucking mushrooms on it. Do I remember how long ago that was? Obviously not. But I thought it was in, like, the orchard. And then I couldn't find them again. So now I'm at a loss of how to plant this fucking mushroom. Maybe... That was all I had to do. Okay, well... I fixed my tree. Good job, me. Okay. The sapphire gloom is a wildly misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees, and as opposed to popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. Well, that was helpful. Okay, we have the seed for the nightfall. We need to get to the master bedroom and the attic for the other things. Okay. Well. The trapped fairy. Letter about weeds. Dearest Arabella, I was taking a walk along a river in Somerset recently and noticed a sight that I just had to write to you about. In the water, I saw the brook chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mentioned it. It was so beautiful. Do you have any idea what would have caused this? Ever your friend, Edith. I don't have a key to the attic. There's a cradle for an... Oh, eggs. Eggs. We saw many different eggs in that other room. Oh, potting station. Key. Somerset River Trust. River swimming this season. We want to make sure you can all enjoy swimming this summer, so we have cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam and the River Chew and the River Summer have all been cleared of weeds thanks to the services of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal Company. Thank you for your continued support. Thanks to your monthly donations, the rivers of Somerset are clean and weed-free. Okay, health and safety warning. It's been brought to our attention that the factory of Barton Ironworks has been illegally dumping scrap metal into the rivers across Somerset. These rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers: Cam, Summer, Chew. The river From was also affected by the waste, though. Okay. From Montague. Dear Lady Arabella, I want to thank you once again for your invaluable contributions during our recent meadow orchid research expedition. Your keen observations and deep knowledge of orchids was so helpful. Your dedication to the field is inspiration to us all. I look forward to the future collaborations and the continued exploration of the botanical wonders that surround us. I will put in a good word for you with the Botanical Society. Professor Montague. Okay. Hold on. I'll be there in a moment. I need to read this again. Thank you for the alert, Kobe. Somerset River. The Brook Chalice. Okay. Brook Chalice. It's a letter about weeds. The River Trust and the government notice all has to do with that. The Cradle Fern. It's definitely the fern painting. Trapped Fairy. I don't know about that one yet. Also open this door. This is the master bedroom, and I think I get more seeds in here. Oh, so much stuff. Yep, seed. So now I have the Cradle Fern seed. At this point, I know a little bit more about... Ah, there's a tale about the Trapped Fairy. Good to know. So many tonics. Oh. Bird calls. Okay, that has to do with the eggs, which all have to do with the, I see, I'm gonna have to bring the pot up here. Okay, okay. I have to figure out what bird goes with the fern. Something about the rivers of Somerset. And a few more things. Okay. Oh, I got stuck. Zoom. River X, River Parrot, Yuan, Brute, Cam. Summer. They talked about Cam, and they talked about Summer. Length 7, length 11. 5 to 15 Celsius. Okay. About melodies. Dear Sarabella, I'm ready to share with you an exciting discovery I made in my botanical studies. It turns out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound and seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from their natural environment. I hope to share more of my findings with you in the near future, and we'd be delighted if you could join me in my research. Marianne. Yep. So that has to do with the birds and the fern. Bird eggs. I don't know where the... Definitely that. For a poster. Where am I right now? Because I want to kind of run back over here for a moment. To where all the bird eggs are. Okay. That looked like the one in the picture, right? The crested owl? Almost positive that's what was in the painting. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Yeah. Owl. Owl eggs. Eric. Trapped moths. Okay. Moth spotting calendar. Now we have to figure out moth stuff. And more moths. Okay. I'll come back to those. Go up here. Pig. Barton Ironworks. Okay, there was a screech. Okay, the sight of plants. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoreceptors in their leaves and stems, which allow them to see the color of light. This means that flowers can tell the time of day and know when to open or close their buds. The exact time that flowers bloom is different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and color of light in some way. Horticulturists and botanists have made use of this knowledge to trick difficult flowers into blooming anytime they like. Okay. I think that's all for the night thingy. Magic lantern. Oh. Blue pitcher. Orange pitcher. Okay. My seeds. I want those first. Seeds. So, they need to be in water. With iron in it. Or rust. The Botanist Digest. This month in conversation with Professor Montague, leading expert in British meadow orchids. In his words, every plant, every leaf, and every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is simply to uncover some of those mysteries. Professor John Montague, renowned botanist, shed light on his groundbreaking work in the world of meadow orchids and other botanical wonders. With decades of research and numerous publications to his name, Professor Montague's contributions to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including discoveries of new species such as the Montague or hood marsh orchid. Oh. Okay. Duck. He took credit for our discovery. Fucking man. Dinner invitation. My dear niece, I fear the window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. I've arranged a dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son, Edward. He is successful in business in London. Your cousins William and Thomas may well aspire to become accomplished scientists, but for you, Arabelle, it's better to make yourself useful in the small duties of life for which you will be loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable should you have a son, but it would be foolish to allow such a folly to come before the important things in life. I am confident this is what your parents would have wanted. Dinner will be from 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear a becoming dress. And Agnes. Ooh. When was this? 1863. Well, that obviously didn't happen. Okay, so we're gonna have to bring a plant up here. Good to know. I read this already. Okay, we can leave the attic. I don't know what to do about that moth stuff yet. I need more on the rivers. Because I think I know what to do with that one, but I haven't read everything in this room yet either. Or gone through all the rooms. There's a bathroom. Aha, I could put the pot in here. This is what I was looking for. So I'm like, if it needs... Oh. We have a puzzle. Ah. No. No, I don't want to flush the toilet. I want to pick this up. I did have another one. I've connected the pipes. Okay, hot water. Hot water. Okay. Wait. So if I fill the bath... Wait. From what I saw, well, flush the toilet. Good for us. Essence of arnica for sprained strains and joint pains. Tincture of red clover. Chamomile and red clover seems to soothe hot flushes. Letter from Eliza. Dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting private plant collections of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I'm not sure it is worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visits to Brinsby, the young man showing us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party. All useful time and erudition was devoted to them and none given to Constance and I. Let us plan another trip of our own, and perhaps we could see these specimens in their home habitats where they belong. Ever your faithful friend, Eliza. My dear Nova. Oh, our kitty cat. Okay, this is the trapped fairy folktale. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of the time, and day turned into night. Nyx, goddess of night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offense and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy into a nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached and the sun arose, the spell broke. Though just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, this has to do with the nightfall thing. This. Okay. I don't know about the moths. No, that's definitely it. The bath geyser is bird calls. This one is the bath geyser. I feel like the moths have to do with the nightfall. I need one more for the brook chalice. The sight of plants? No, that has to do with the... No. That is definitely this one. I need one more bird one. And one more... this. Definitely not the moths. The moths all go together, and considering they don't go to any of the other ones, they probably all go to the nightfall one. Fairy painting also goes to the nightfall one. Nope. Nope, not what I meant to do. Fairy painting. Okay. Well, we got all of those. So we have to figure out something with moths. Trap moths. And the calendar will help us figure out the color pattern that we need to do the late thing for it. Yes. That's why we need the moths. Okay. But I still don't have the moth that goes with the plant yet. I'll have to go back to... aquatic weed removal. Do you have a pond? Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? Okay. So that, if that counts, we'll go with this one. Weed removal. Okay, we have all the clues about the brook chalice. I have to go look at the temperatures again. Cam, summer. They're pretty cold, technically. Ugh, got stuck. But it is summer? Okay. Oh, Not that. Oh. No, that letter is down here from her friend. 10th of August. It's definitely the water, but I'm worried about the water being too hot. Book chalice. I'm gonna put it there. Oh, wait. Ugh! Hold on. I must... Not up this way. I need to go to the attic. 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 Run. Gimme. Oh, wait, I can. Hold on. Should I put it down to 5 or should I do it to 15? Do it to 5. There for now. Hold on. I must go look at things again. That's the wrong way. "11 miles, average temperature 5 degrees Celsius. River summer is 15. River Cam, River Summer, River Chew. The river from was also affected. So Cam and Summer were affected by the iron thing, and but the oh god. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. It took me way too long to figure out. Okay. I know where I'm going wrong. I was looking at the wrong fucking... It didn't occur to me that the weed removal like was something I should have been paying attention to more. For some reason, I was just like, oh, it grew around the weed removal like a fucking idiot. Yeah, there we go. I had it at the wrong temperature. Oh, look at it go! And it cleaned the rust. The brook chalice. The brook chalice prefers to grow in rivers with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. The plant naturally filters the water from rust and metal. Unfortunately, they get removed often, as most people prefer their ponds to be weed-free. Okay, well... I mean, I could leave it in there. It's fine. Okay, I am missing one clue for the cradle fern. I know for sure I need to do the melody. I need the bird eggs. What else? Is there something up here I possibly missed? I'll need to do the crested owl one. Okay. No. The bells did not mean anything. I have to find this last... What else is there? There's nothing else in here. This is about the bird calls. I already looked at... Did I miss something in here? Oh. Petition to be presented to the Honorable House of Commons. In recent years, hunts have been taking place near Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to the decline and even extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear their beautiful chime-like calls. We call about the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they represent the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expense attends signing. Okay. Is that the last clue? Yes. Alright. We have that. So then... pot. Soil. Cradle fern. Water. We're bringing it up here. And we need, it's E, C, D, E, G, F. Am I gonna remember that? E, C, D, E, G, F. Okay. E, C, D, E, G, F. Oh. We did it. We grew the cradle fern. The cradle fern is used by the crested owl as a nest, and in turn, the plant has grown dependent on the owl's chime-like call to grow. Woo! This I'll bring downstairs because I don't want to come all the way up here for it. Put you there. Okay, so I'm going to head back into Grandma's secret. I'm still very unsure on how to figure out this moth thing. That was the eggs. We technically have all the clues for it, but let me see this again. The moth is first used to build a resident and open. Some flowers only bloom for short periods during the year, so the moth isn't that good for. I mean, yeah, there's that, but like. Again, the issue is there's some moth stuff, but like Grandma's researched the sunset paintings, the fairy story. Ah! Ah! This. Okay, what do those wings look like? They look like a giraffe on top of a ladybug. That's legit what they look like. Garden tiger moth. Okay, garden tiger moth. Garden tiger, September. Is it any other time? So, September, garden tiger. Okay. September. Running. May. July. October. April. August. September. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Okay. Running back over here, going over to the plant pot. Going up to the attic. Putting it there. Oh, but what order? Okay. Blue. Yellow. Orange. Red. Ah, I did it. Woohoo! We grew the nightfall. Seeing the nightfall bloom is a rare event. The flower only blooms with September sunsets. Night pollinators active in September, such as the garden tiger, often get trapped once the bud closes for the rest of the year. So I'm gonna bring you down. Hello? God, that scared me. Ta. I moved one down. The others I've left all over the place. I have a key. Formal garden. Lady Arabella, I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I've left the key in the basket here for you, Jimmy. Okay. Thanks, Jimmy. What were you doing in my formal garden anyway? Alright. Want to save. Okay. I just wanted to finish those particular flowers before I got off for the day. Because I was afraid I wouldn't remember all the clues if I left in the middle of it. So I kind of tried to rush through making sure all of them bloomed. But we got it done. It's a bit of a more low-key game. It's less of a puzzle game than I thought. There's still a little bit of a puzzle element to it, but I don't mind it. I didn't get sick, so that was great. I'm having a good time with it. I know it's not exactly the most thrilling game to watch, but I like it. Snooze ads, because we're going to be... But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Do I have anyone? No. Okay. As far as I am planning, Thursday. And I'll either continue with this game just because I kind of want to finish it, or I'll go back to Critter Cove. It'll be one of the two. So, yeah. I'll see everyone on Thursday then. Thank you to everyone who hung out to listen to me mumble my way through this fucking game trying to figure out how to breed flowers. And I hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday. And I'll see you all Thursday. I'll see you on another day. But goodbye for now.